So, Mormons, am I right? There's a few things you gotta know about them. They're usually white and they're always white. They have a lot of children, and half of them are trying to become more influencers. Mormon influencers or morphers. Morphers. Yeah. The Ballerina Farm is a Mormon vlogging family who lives on a farm in, you guessed it, Utah. Hannah Neilman grew up Mormon but was really passionate about becoming a ballerina, hence the name Ballerina Farm.
My name is Hannah Neilman. I am Mrs. American 2023. I'm a mother of 7 children, almost 8. I'm expecting a baby in December, our Christmas baby. I'm also a business owner, a homesteader, wannabe homesteader, learning all those things. I was once a professional ballerina. Feels like another life ago, but once a ballerina, hence the name of our farm, which is Ballerina Farm.
She got a job in Juilliard School in New York. You know that school that like that one guy, like Axel Rebel, I don't know, impediment came out there. He's like, I'm gonna be the next Spider-Man, and people were like, he's gonna be the next Spider-Man. And he lived in the smallest apartment in New York City. Smart. That was smart. Yeah. But he was, apparently his parents were like, he lives in an okay place, okay? Nice. Jealous. She met her husband, Daniel Newman, at like a basketball game or something. He's the son of David Newman, a Brazilian-American businessman. David, he founded 5 commercial airlines, Morris Air, WestJet, which is Canada's second biggest airline. Yeah, for a long time, we really only had 2 airlines, Air Canada, WestJet, and like other ones were like sketch. So, you know, he made a lot of money from us Canadians. Good job, man. Congratulations. Wow. He met Hannah when he was 23 and she was 21. I'm saying that now because there's a Time article where in the Times article he said, like the Times article says, he was 2 years her senior, you know, like 2 years older basically. But they said, well, they worded in the way that made it sound like, ooh, so much older. When he was 23, 2 years, 21. Legally able to drink, but she doesn't drink because she's Mormon. But anyways, it's fine. It's kind of weird how, yeah, we'll get to the Times article right now. Gene, this is me coming back, just thinking, like, again, when it comes to, you know, living your life, we don't know the whole thing. And I'm sure she thought about going back, you know? But again, having a kid really does change a person, especially if you gave birth to that person. There's things that change. Your personality changes. I'm just being honest. I don't know what it is, but it's a thing. But yeah, no, we just don't know, and we don't know how she feels. This article didn't really. This article had a way of showing us how the person writing the article wanted to show us how she felt, and yeah, I wouldn't say I'm on, you know, the side of the people on a farm, and they're fine. They're millionaires. Anyways, that's it. The Times article the article wrote about how she didn't want to become a farmer, but she wanted to be a dancer. The article is a little biased towards Daniel, basically saying that he took Hannah away from dancing. Again, my mindset is that, like, Hannah saw that this guy was rich, Mormon, yeah, and rich. So, I mean, like, yeah. I mean, there is a thing about passion, but another thing is just being comfortable with your life, you know? Again, I don't know her situation. I think her parents own a flower shop or something, so I don't know. She was doing great the whole time in her life, you know? Maybe this was a good opportunity for her to do better. The one thing that was kind of creepy is that the fact that Daniel took advantage of his dad's airport money to get seat right beside Hannah. I wonder how many times he did that in his life. But like, still, it's kind of like, that's a little weird. Other people were saying it's like a love story, but like, No, I'm not a fan of that personally. But again, I do. Basically, people were upset because she's like, I was a good ballerina. Yeah, yeah, she was. But like, again, a guy who is rich, he has so much Canadian money, offers, just like come live on my farm with me. And she said, okay, sure. Yes, she's giving up, her dream, but she's also gaining, like comfort. We don't know. I don't know how, Hannah feels about, living with this guy. They've been living together forever. Is she trapped? We don't know till she says she is. And I'm not going to say, that she's trapped because I don't know. Personally, don't know. Don't know them personally. Would love to know them personally. Guys, you want me to go to Utah? I'll come. I won't be biased. Guys, I won't be biased. If you could pay for my plane ticket, I'll come down and I'll have an interview with both of you. I would love to get. You seem like generally good people. Yeah, and I don't see why people are really like saying that like she's trapped. She's probably fine. Again, David, Daniel, can you pay for my ticket and one other ticket so I have like someone to film and maybe record? That would be amazing. Guys, I'll come down. I'll do a nice interview on your family. By nice interview, like I'm just see what you guys are doing because the article seemed a little bit biased. And let's love to see what you're up to. Interested about like why you would stop dancing. The article didn't really go into that much. I believe it more said in a way it's like no longer a ballerina. I think again, when you're getting married, when you have a kid, you kind of change. Like again, you kind of change perspectives on things. I'm sure you talked about it, but again, you seem like, yo, I'm gonna go on this farm. I'll be a CEO with my husband. We're co-CEOs, and I think that's chill. Again, you want me to come down? I will. One thing that I'm like, I want to also like figure out your side of the story when it came to David giving you this apron dress.
Okay, it was my birthday present from Daniel. Hoping their tickets to Greece.
Where's it from?
I don't know, the boys took it off.
I took it off.
It's from Ukraine.
So, plane tickets? Ooh, a hat I can wear in Greece.
It's not a hat.
It's not.
Oh, my egg apron!
Eggs in it.
Great, I can gather eggs.
So cute. It's really cute. It's a cute one.
That's the best. You're welcome.
Thanks, honey.
Not for a long time.
This dress had eggs in it. When she says she wants to go to Greece, Daniel, whatever, you can afford it. You'll be fine, You're not, gonna be bankrupt if she wants to go to Greece for a few days. Let her go. Again, like, I can't really talk about, like, how she feels about moving on from dancing unless we get a better viewpoint. And I would love to do that. Again, like, people are online saying that she's disappointed with her life. She doesn't know where she's going. Like, she got trapped. She's hypnotized by this, moving to Utah, close to the city. You're for like 15 minutes away, owning cows and everything, living the American dream. Again, the American dream where you have money to afford to be able to go, do everything you want. Like, you guys can live in a nice house or live on a farm. You're chilling either way. Another thing is like people are complaining about like her kid, like her little dance studio was transformed into like the homeschool shed. Yeah, she can probably still dance in there. Again, she's Mormon. Just keep that in mind. Like, people are saying all these things, guys. She's Mormon. They're doing something fun up there. They're having a party up there. I could not imagine waking up on a farm and not having like a cup of coffee. I do that every day, you know. Well, but yeah, guys, it's Mormon and she has money, so she's be fine. Okay, so the Times article kind of calls her a trad life wife, which means traditional life wife or housewife. But I really feel like Hannah is just a Mormon influencer, or more Mormon influencer. I don't know how you probably pronounce it. Basically, people who are Mormon have a lot of kids and making their life look as nice as possible, trying to be like, guys, you can live like this too. You just need to come become a Mormon with me. You know, I know you're an alcoholic, but hey, you got a reason to stop drinking. Hey, I know your teeth are stained from all your coffee, but hey, you got a reason to stop drinking coffee now. Hey, you got your teeth yellow. You don't need to drink coffee anymore. You're Mormon. Don't worry about it. But yeah, basically, to be a Mormon influencer, show off your house, how nice and big it is, show off your kids, and how many of them you have.
Here's what my kids ate today. They had cereal for breakfast. For lunch, they had dino nuggets, peas, and applesauce. They grabbed something from their restocked mini fridge for their afternoon snack. For dinner, we had chips, watermelon, and cheese sticks, plus Pudgy's pizza and chicken wings.
And just be perfect, you know? And don't drink coffee or drink alcohol. And love Joseph Smith. I mean, Jesus. But, hey. But yeah, basically, show off your kids, make people feel bad about their own kids, you know, because their kids in their videos that they're filming for like 20 minutes are perfect. It's not like they don't fight or anything off camera. Team, don't fall for it. Mom, please. Thank you. Okay, basically, it used to be on YouTube. Now, the more fifth artists are moving on to TikTok. You see things like they don't really understand how bad it can be. The thing about but they make a big deal to show off their kids, and I don't think they have an understanding how creepy people are online. Like, it's really something. It's kind of just scary, you know, like, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of big families, you know, they, especially coming from one, due to the fact that the older kids kind of take care of the younger ones, and you're the parent, you know, Mom and Dad, I love you. I'm just telling my truth on a camera where you can't see me talk to your face. And I'm not, like, saying Mom and Dad. I'm not, like, you guys in the show 19 Kids and Counting? Okay. That show, their parents...
For playtime, there is much to be done. Far more than any two parents could accomplish. This is one of the Duggars' keys to success. Delegate, delegate, delegate. Central to that is the family's version of the buddy system.
The buddy system really means that mom cannot be everywhere at all times, and so my older children help to take care of the younger children.
Every Duggar has at least one buddy. If you're too old and need help from a buddy, that means you're ready to take on a younger buddy. A big buddy helps you get dressed, brush your teeth, comb your hair, get your breakfast, do your schoolwork, learn to play violin and piano, and sew. They're there to pick you up when you fall and keep track of you when you're out and about. Without the buddy system, this house might cease to a halt. No one is exempt from the buddy brigade. Jim Bob's buddy is Michelle, and Michelle reserves the privilege of being each of the children's first buddy.
When the baby is born, it's my buddy until it's weaned. And then from there, it goes to the other buddy, whoever's turn it is to get a buddy.
That means in just a matter of months, Michelle will soon have a new buddy.
Up the older ones and the younger ones, and they'd be like, that's your buddy. And most of the times the buddy would be like a boy and a girl, and be like, you're gonna take care of the boy till, blah blah blah. And I think like one of the girls still lived with the big family, Yeah, they were kind of like the start of the morphers, because they are Mormon, big family, and they look perfect. They had a big house, kind of dirty floors, but they did it. They had 19 kids, and they did it just fine, Jealous. I look so blurry. I need to get a camera autofocus or something. Damn. Whatever. But yeah, no, basically original movie fillers, Crazy to think about that. Make everything look perfect, but behind the scenes, very bad stuff are happening. I don't want to get into that. It involves a PDF file, Club Penguin, and pepperoni pizza. Or something, I don't know what the other one is, but still, it's not good, and it's weird, it's scary. But yeah, when it comes to being a morpher, I really kind of hate it, because I feel like when you make content online, you should be showing off your, content yourself, because you're me right now. I'm getting consent to talk to my camera. Your child can't really do that. You can give your own consent to your child, but like, do they want to be filmed? No. Are they being filmed? Yes. Are people making memes about them? Yes. But that's the best thing they can do. And that's really scary to think about. There's like a few examples of like, when it comes to a big family, what they will always do is just line up their kids and have them do something. Doherty doesn't lines up their kids. There's another channel called 10 Kids in 10 Years. And they made a video where someone asked them to ask their kids how many toes they have.
10 kids in 10 years. How many toes do you have, Peter?
For 10?
And I hope they have a realization after, hearing that might not be the best thing. Like, people are weird, okay? Like, I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's kind of innocent if you think about it, but then you think deeper about it, and it's a little bit more, ugh. And just keep your kids safe. You don't have to cover their faces up, but I will, because they're not my kids, and I don't feel comfortable not covering up their faces. Another thing that I saw them do, 10 Kids in 10 Years, is just kind of have a little water jug for like a hamster or like a big animal on the side of a kid's bed. It's like a life hack. When they're thirsty, you can just...
Mom, I'm thirsty.
You know what to do.
Oh, that's better.
You can see like the drips hitting the pillow. I maybe post that. No, I don't know what you should do with that. But like, just be careful. You guys seem like really chill people. I saw a comment saying you don't want to have any more kids. Good. 10's a lot, okay? Speaking of someone who comes from a large family, it's a lot. And you guys had them in 10 years. I mean, they're clearly close at least. Because, like, the youngest is 10 years. The oldest and younger one is 10 years. That's crazy. Like, I have a sibling who I'm, like, 9 years, 20 years apart from. Yeah, I'm not in a relationship with that child. But, 10 kids in 10 years, you guys are chilling. Just be careful, okay? Like, if someone comes up with moving their feet or, like, moving a certain part of their body or something, just don't. Yeah. Maybe take down that video. It's still up. I'm just saying, still up. Maybe take it down. Okay. If we're talking about, like, the worst of the worst when it comes to mollificers, 8 passioners, very easy, very simple. Everyone always talked about it. But, like, I don't feel as bad for these kids when there's someone like 8 passioners. Like, and I just want to clarify quickly. I mean, like, if you compare what happened to the kids in 8 Passengers to the kids who I talked about before, I don't feel as bad for them. Because they have a, slightly better situation than the kids in 8 Passengers. Okay. Duct taping their hands, trying to make their life look perfect to the point where your kid does a prank, take away to bed for a long time. You know how bad that is for someone's back? Damn. You don't care, do you, though? You want your kids to be punished. You are a sick lady. You're in jail. Whatever, I don't care. You're not a good person. Goodness. But again, you want that molestar lifestyle so much that you put your kids not in danger too, like not giving them food, water, duct taping their hands and feet. Crazy, insane, sick. But you know, when it comes to having a kid, you shouldn't do it for views. I know people used to do that, and we're learning we shouldn't do that. Big families are weird, okay? This is human experience. Again, I would love to go to Utah. I have nothing better to do, guys. I'll come down. I would love to know your point of view on the article too, because you're getting a lot of hate, and a lot of people are hating on Daniel. And I don't feel like Daniel's an awful dude, honestly. I do feel like, from what I've seen, you guys seem like a fun family, like a loving family. I would love to have more of a viewpoint. Like, again, it was just like certain things be like, she'll be like, I need to be quiet. Like, when it comes to like a woman giving birth, I'm not going to talk about like, you know, a woman giving birth. I'm a dude. I'm a penis. I'm not going to talk about that. You know, and I know you have the money. Please pay for my ticket to go to Utah, and I'll pay for our ticket to go to Greece, and we'll be good. Okay. Yeah, this is a video I've just been wanting to make for a while, because I really do hate big family content. Like, people who have a different family, no matter what, making content about their different family, and like, look at all the food we buy, or look at what we do with all the kids. Like, I grew up homeschooled. Like, that's my life. I don't want to see people make money off that, you know? It's just like, another thing is just like, when your kids get older, you don't think they're going to be made fun of? Like, again, there are so many different like TikTok meme videos about certain big family members, you know, and I'm just like, I hate that. It's uncomfortable, makes me feel uncomfortable, and I hope like you know that your kid who really didn't have a say in this is just on the internet being made a meme now. Yeah, but no, your child is just chilling on the internet being a meme. And do they want it? They can't really say no. You're their parents. And you are like, go make this video. And I know they don't hate it. They have enjoyment out of it. But hey, I had an enjoyment of my mom having a lot of kids. And now when I'm older, I'm not going to have any kids. Just saying. Consequences to an action, you know? Like, things happen. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in the future? I'm going to leave my Twitter down below. I'll have, like, the message open. If anyone wants to just, like, tell me their experience of being, like, an ex-Mormon, you can come on. We can chat. I'm down. Ex-Mormon, like, ex-Christian, like, leaving a big group of people. Very curious. Something I'm passionate about, too. Something about, like, that should be spread. Like, the amount of YouTube family bloggers making money off their family is just weird, because people live vicariously through them, and it's like, I also have a podcast. It's about me watching movies with my friend, and it keeps us both from like depression, so that's why we do it. It's called Please Watch Your Podcast. Be linked down below as well. Yeah, I really have nothing else really to say. Don't become a listener. More listener. Okay, bye.